Alright, so this is a suggestion via Patreon. The name of the video is, she thought paternity fraud was a good idea until she paid the price. This comes from the channel Modern King, The Modern King. Let's go check it out. Let's see what this takes us, guys.
To prison for 5 years. When I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Sensitivity of this issue ran 2 tests. The results are as follows.
Right.
In the case of Manser versus Sear, Mr. Manser, you
better be the father, bro.
are
Right.
not
Good.
Oh, God.
his father.
Bro, this man went to jail?
Oh, man.
I want to see her response.
5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is
and acted-
nothing I made up. The lab did
You
it.
made it all up. You
No,
made
I
those-
did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't
are
know
made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
God.
Right.
She should be convicted of some crime.
This should
I
be.
should not. I didn't.
Mr.
Yeah, yeah, you should. You should be.
That is fraud.
I know you're upset. Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, now you. Oh my God.
Yes, I talk to him still.
So you knew that, and then he went to jail.
You cannot stand there
Bro, that's crazy.
and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you.
No accountability.
5
None.
years in prison.
She really had the nerve to make it about her after she
course
got
she did.
exposed for lying to her son his
That's a
entire life
wild one.
and lying to her ex-husband, causing him to get sent to prison for 5 years because he couldn't afford to pay child support for a kid that wasn't his.
Guys,
It doesn't matter what she did. In her mind, it's not her fault or her problem.
it'll never be a fault, right? Guys, here's the problem. Immediately. That one was a wild one, okay? Yeah, there definitely needs to be some type of repercussions if someone spends time in jail or if their wages are being garnished or threatened for their, with their license being revoked, all these things, and come to find out that that information was wrong, okay? If you are penalizing someone who is not the father of the kid with all these things, you probably deserve to serve the exact amount of time he spent, and whatever money that he gave you over the years should go right back to him, period. You bamboozled him.
In her mind, it's not her fault or her problem.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh my God, yes!
Erica
Oh
Mena,
my God, I'm officially
crazy.
divorced! Yes!
Okay. Only has to pay $4,000 a month?
Oh my God! Your brother.
Only?
What about the child support?
Only?
That's it? Tony, that's crazy.
That's it. That's it.
Why? Are you kidding me? Now all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
$4,000 a month is not enough for you? I'm confused by that. For the child? It sounds like what Safari did in this instance was actually a very smart play. I'm guessing all the money that he's making is going through some type of S corp that is basically shielding him from all of that, right? And he's paying himself most likely a wage through some type of payroll company. Guys, pay attention. And he's paying himself through a payroll company where his W-2 literally says that he's an employee at a corporation, right? His corporation is getting all the money, and obviously he's taking maybe 40% of, I think at least 40% in his W-2. And what they're doing, obviously, his income technically is whatever he pays himself. So obviously he's underpaying himself and keeping the money from his S Corp or C Corp. That's what he's doing. That's a great shield.
That's not fair. Like he doesn't have to pay nothing?
If you weren't treating
$4,000 is nothing.
marriage like a retirement plan, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Right.
Now she's upset because she's being held responsible for her actions and can't use her
that's a
ex-husband
wild
as a
one.
financial servant for the next 2 decades.
Men are not cut out for work. Women are. At best, men are cut
Really?
out to compete and dick measure with other men.
Oh my.
What?
And why precisely would an individual think that?
I know that? It's because every time they lift a finger, men want a fucking cookie and a parade. Men talk so much shit about, I gotta go to work, and I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. Like, meanwhile, women will literally carry a child for 9 months in their body, and then birth it, and be like up and walking around the next.
Wow. It's almost like that's what the human female body is designed to do. But go on.
Right.
I'm sure that the rest of this will be just riveting.
No, it'll be
That's what
terrible.
work is. You have to understand, all of life is work. And every time you take a shortcut, you hurt yourself in the long run. And if you want to live a good life, all of it, from morning till night, has to be some type of work.
No kidding. Is
Okay.
it? I'm beginning to wonder if this entire video is just a compilation of statements of the obvious.
Women are called slobs and bad wives and bad girlfriends if they don't know how to cook, clean, do laundry, organize stuff, plan stuff, all of these things. They're typically the only one that does them in the house. All of that is work. And men will want a fucking cookie for leaving the house 8 hours out of the day and exchanging their time for money.
I strongly detest her.
It's rather sad that some individuals aren't better at disguising how much they truly dislike men just for being men. They string a bunch of pretty words together and hope that
There
it
we
actually
go.
sounds like a coherent thought that's been put together.
It doesn't.
That's right, gentlemen. Men don't work at all. We just compete with each other for cookies and parades. Wait till she finds out who built society and everything around her, and maintains all of the services she relies on to survive.
Okay, hold on. That sounds a little weird. I get what you're saying, but the way you're saying it is a little weird. Who built society? Yeah. Like, if you mean like physically built society, then men, obviously, right? But we did it for women, basically, and kids. That's what happened. Because obviously, if it was all just men, we wouldn't build anything. I would personally be completely satisfied in like a 10,000 square foot garage, all right, with my Jeeps all in the garage, with like a couple of TVs, one singular chair and a bed and a bathroom and a kitchen. That's basic. I would be completely fine in that, but no, we need fancy houses. Okay, and that's just a reality. Okay, so we do a lot of things for women, in fact, but women also exist, and that in itself pushes men to move forward generally, right? So let's not take away completely what women give to society, because society really wouldn't exist without them. Basically, right? We can't make more of us with all men. All right, it doesn't happen like that. But either way.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year?
That's so cute. No. With inflation in this economy, I absolutely could not. I don't think that he could afford our groceries.
Oh, and she's laughing.
I mean, and I'm buying organic, and obviously I'm buying all like grass-fed, grass-finished beef,
Okay.
no seed oils. So no, he
Okay.
couldn't afford that at Whole Foods.
The problem is that what she's saying is that couldn't afford the groceries. But if she's doing all of this right now, right, he would split it with her, if anything, right? But I'm guessing that's not what she's asking for. And that's the weirdest thing in the world. It's like you can't be like this person, how you're acting, and then want like the most traditional of the traditional men that pays everything. Right?
It's no.
No Whole Foods for this guy.
No Whole Foods. We're back at like Publix, like the sale sections,
Like
Okay.
Walmart groceries.
Walmart groceries. Yeah.
Where are the real men? Where have you gone to? And I'm talking handymen, men that can
Okay.
fix things, men that can do manly things. Where are you?
They're mostly married, I would say, or at home, relaxing.
Where are they? They're off enjoying life. They're doing the manly things that you think they don't do anymore. They're hunting, they're fishing, they've gone golfing, they're hanging out with their buds, and those things around the house, they've already done them. In fact, they do them ahead of time so they don't become a problem. Those things
That's
that
fair.
you all claimed aren't really a big deal, that only take a few minutes here and there. Nothing like having to, I don't know, spend the 3 minutes it takes to load a dishwasher or put a load of laundry in the washer. And now, ladies, after telling us for decades that you didn't want us, didn't need us, you're strong and independent, you can do anything a man can, men have heard you, and they're letting you do exactly that. And y'all have suddenly figured out that, well, maybe that's not what we wanted. We don't want to have to do those dirty jobs and possibly break a nail or get our hair and makeup messed up. We don't want to have to climb ladders or go into dirty, spider-infested basements to have to do some repairs. We don't want to do any of that. And some of you figured, well, we'll just hire men to come in and do that. Only to find out that's gotten pretty expensive now. If you can even find one because they're so busy. You ladies created this situation. Now you get to own it. Which begs the question, why are you asking these questions? Okay. You already know the answer. The problem is you don't want to acknowledge that you're the ones responsible for it. You don't want to have to take accountability that you told men to go away, and they've done just that. And I hate to break it to you, ladies, but they ain't coming back anytime soon.
No. You see, I'm definitely, listening, looking for, if there are any issues with the statement. I mean, I think his statements are pretty much fine, a little harsh, but it is what it is in his context, right? Because he does seem to be speaking from experience. I'm guessing he's probably divorced because he's speaking like he is. I'm pretty much happily married, guys. I don't know, right? You guys keep sending me these videos, and I'm just like, I'm not, I'm not out here looking. I would hate to be out here looking, telling you, I would hate it. I wouldn't do it in the United States of America. I also didn't marry a woman from the United States of America, but either way, that's not the point here. But, oh my God. We do a lot of things. We exist. We basically build and innovate and all these other things. I mean, as a male species, specifically for women, I guess. So if women are basically walking around saying, "I'm strong and independent, and I don't need no man," then yeah, men are gonna start moving on. They're gonna be like, "Listen, I'm not chasing anyone. Why would I chase someone? That's silly."
I'm not sure why nobody wants to speak up about this, but I guess I'll be the one to do it.
Okay.
There is a serious shortage of attractive, eligible, mentally stable, emotionally available men.
Okay.
We need to get a search party together, figure out what has happened, where have they gone, and what do we do about this? Because it's a problem.
Look, I have said this before and I will say it again. There is no shortage of good men. It is simply that you don't see the men that are good men in your life as dateable. But they're probably good friends. Like, they're probably in your friend zone. And then for the good men that aren't in your life, it is because they're not looking to date. They probably spent far too long in a relationship that took advantage of their goodness. Those men are either working, they're either at home, or they're just hanging out with friends or doing some sort of hobby in seclusion. So if you really do want a good man, you better look in your friend zone or do all that you can to put out positive energy about men, because they will see you and they might take a chance on you then.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe. Guys, I mean, that's some valid point spread here, guys. Like, if all you spew is misandry and overall hate for men, you can't be surprised that men are not coming, like good men are not coming, trying to be a suitable partner for you. Right? You cannot be surprised by that. Why would you be surprised by that? Why? You're terrible. You're terrible. You're not doing anything to facilitate actual great men to come and seek you out. All right? Just a thought here. Just be nice to each other. But all right, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.